What is up, everyone? It's Goody here, and today we're going to tackle the Shangri-La Easter Egg. Welcome back to Goody27Modz Month, by the way. And yeah, the Shangri-La Easter Egg, it's just my favourite Easter egg in the entirety of Zombies. It's so mysterious, it's magical, it's just a really good feeling, it tells a great story, it's challenging in some instances, it's just a really solid Easter egg. And before you get into any of the steps, obviously let's just do some Easter egg admin. You need to have the power on, open up everything, just so it's easier, just the kind of like standard Easter egg stuff. But it's a 4-player Easter egg, so go and get your friends, and basically it works with 2 ways. So to do the steps, you need to be in Eclipse mode, which is really easy to do. You just need to press these 4 buttons around the quick revive area simultaneously with your friends. Just count down, you'll enter Eclipse mode, and then if you're not in Eclipse mode, you can go to the area that the actual step is on, find a radio, learn more about the adventurers and what's going on in the story, and actually what to do, which is really good stuff. So this first step, you need to get into Eclipse mode, head down to the MPL area and hold X on this shrine, and what this will do is it will spawn 2 sets of tiles, one on your side of the map, the minecart, when you activate it, and one on the bridge side. And what you have to do is match the tiles up on your side to the tiles on the bridge side. It sounds simple, but it's quite difficult, especially if you get it wrong, because it will reset the progress of this step, and you're running against the clock with the Eclipse. If the Eclipse runs out, you need to go and activate the Eclipse again. It's really nightmare stuff, but it can be done really easily. I've got a really nice strategy where basically you have 3 people on the bridge side looking for everything, and then you have one person kind of calling out the shots. So the one person that's activated it, you will look on the tile you want them to find, say triangle, and once you see triangle, you step off so then they can go and look at it so it doesn't like conflict anything. And then once one person has found the triangle on that side, you tell everyone to step off apart from the triangle guy, and then you can step on. That will match them up, and then you go on to the next one. And once everything is matched up, the Eclipse will end, a crystal will rise from the shrine, and that is the first step done, really. The second step is really cool. You go to the water slide area. Again, you need to be in Eclipse mode. You need to be in Eclipse mode for all of these steps. You go to the water slide area, and you slide down. You can hug the wall to find the switch. Hold X, just bash it, whatever. Then that will activate the switch, and then all 4 of you need to kind of like get deposited from the water slide. You're going to stand in this area, and you're going to relieve the pressure for these 2 guys so it doesn't flood their chamber, and then you'll know when you're done because the Eclipse will end. That is the second step done. Really easy stuff. The third step, obviously, go back into Eclipse mode. You're going to go through the mud temple, kind of where the water slide is again, and you're going to see a crystal crash into the side of this mountain. You need to blow it down with anything explosive, grenades, ray gun, rocket launchers. Blow it down, and once it's down, you need the wonder weapon in this map, the baby gun. Shrink it and knife it, and once it's knifed, you'll follow it down the water slide, and then you're going to follow it across the room into the water jet, and once it's sitting on the water jet, just stand next to it. It will launch it up into the sky, and it will fall onto the stand for it, and that is the third step done. Really simple stuff. As of now, it's going to get quite complicated and tedious now. So the 4th step is to get yourself a napalm zombie. I think try to up the spawn rate, which is good. However, if you get too close to it, it will blow up. So if you get one mid-round, kind of leave it, put it to the other side of the map, just so you don't interfere with it and accidentally run into it. But you need to be in Eclipse mode, and kind of once the round's ended, you still keep that pyro zombie. You need to go over to this area, turn this valve full time. They will explain that their chamber is getting filled with gas. You need to lead the napalm zombie down this trail, can make it hug the wall. Now, we got really lucky. I think it was like the end of the round, so it started running, which is really good. Normally, it's really slow, but make it hug the wall, and it will actually start lighting up these gas things, and it will set them on fire. Once you reach the power room, that's all you need to go to. So run past the pyro zombie again, backtrack, and find that lever. Pull the lever, the Eclipse will end, and that is that step done. The next step, again, getting yourself into Eclipse mode, you need to go get yourself some spike mores, head over to the bridge tunnel, and you need to plug these 4 holes in the wall with spike mores. Now, you can be really clever and plug a hole with 2 holes with 1 spike more, which is fine, but just to be safe, get 4 spike mores, plug each hole with 1 spike more. You've got to be in Eclipse mode, like I said. You've got to lead the zombies through, make sure, and just let the spike mores go off, and one of the spikes will plug the hole. Once all 4 holes are plugged up, go down to like the water area, hold the do not hold X button or whatever, and it will push a load of water down. And because you clogged up those holes in the wall, the water cannot escape, and that is that step done. The next step is quite tedious as well. You need to activate 12 tiles around the map. These tiles will look like the ones you were stepping on in the first step, and their hitboxes are really not good. So you have to knife them towards the top of the tile. That will light them up, and they actually have fixed spawns, I believe. So the ones you're seeing is the ones you're going to have to activate. There's some in the power room, the spawn area, the mud room, the bridge, outside the power, the minecart area. Activate all of those. There's 12 in total. And once that's done, you need to go to the minecart area, throw an explosive like a monkey bomb or a grenade outside the map into this little this little structure, and there'll be an audio cue, and that's all good. And that is that step done. The next step, you need to go to the mudroom area. Again, in Eclipse mode, you need to type in the code 43116. It's not as complicated as it sounds. Basically, you find these wheels and you hold X and you press X, and it will keep rotating them, and the value of the one you want to input is on the top of the wheel. So looking towards the bridge, the back left wheel needs to be on 4, which is 4 dots. The top left wheel needs to be on 3, which is 3 dots. The bottom right wheel needs to be on 1, which is 1 dot. And then the top right is 16, which is like CL and then another dot. The next step is to get the dynamite off the crystal, and before you can do any of that, you need to activate the 4 good gongs around the map, and you can do this prior to this step. You can find the good gongs prior to this step. You just knife the gong. If the gong sounds like just a normal gong, it would be like brrrr, that's a good gong, and you need to activate all of those. If the sound kind of dips towards the end of the gong, if it sounds like a brrrr, that is a bad gong. So yeah, you need to in the Eclipse mode of this step activate all 4 good gongs. There will be like an aura around the map. This is my favorite part of this Easter egg. It's so mystical, and everything will start lighting up, and then once everything's lit up, go towards this crystal. You'll see the dynamite on it, and you need to shoot any of the crystals, but I just shoot this crystal with a pack-a-punched baby gun. It needs to be pack-a-punched. I've made this mistake so many times where I don't pack-a-punch it, think this Easter egg is glitched out, and then get really, really upset. It needs to be pack-a-punched, and then once you shoot the crystal, it will like backfire, and then the dynamite will fall down like the vodka does in Call of the Dead, and then you catch it and collect it. You need to head back to spawn, look towards the pack-a-punch, and then turn left, and the crystal to the left of you, you need to shoot that as well with the pack-a-punch baby gun, and then that will ensure that the baby gun burst will hit the focusing stone towards the end, and that will shrink the focusing stone, and that will lead you up to the final step of this Easter egg, which is to go and stand on the pressure plates to let you up to the pack-a-punch. Everyone needs to do that, and then once all those are down, you can run up, and the pack-a-punch won't actually be there, which is really, really interesting. You can kind of go behind it and hold X on the wall and give the dynamite to the 2 adventurers trapped behind there, and then basically they'll give you some dialogue, and once they're done, they will blow up the wall. It will take you out of Eclipse mode, and then all you have to do then is press the pressure plates again to go up there, because it will kick you down. You need to press the pressure plates again, run up there, and then the wall will be gone. The focusing stone will be there for the taking, and then when you take it, that is your achievement done. Time travel will tell the 75 gamer score. The person who grabs the focusing stone will get unlimited perma perks, which is really, really cool. You get all the perks on the map, which is amazing. And then there we go, guys. You can actually repeat this Easter egg 4 times in one game to get everyone to get perma perks, and that's how you get to the high rounds, which is really good. But the only real step that's tedious is the napalm zombie. So if you can keep that zombie, you can actually keep doing it in like the same round, which is insane. But there we go, guys. That is how to get time travel will tell the Shangri-La Easter egg done. If you liked it, please rate, comment, subscribe. It has been Goody, and goodbye.